Danny, a bitterly disappointing night, obviously. What's your reflections on the match?
Yeah, at first, congratulations to experience a strong Roma team. I think especially first half they were very clinical. I think in the first half was not so much on, from my point. But of course, it's disappointed the result, and we did in some key moments not the right things what we should do. But I said this many times, and I will repeat this. These games at the moment, we need to growing. Yeah, we want to win this game in the future, but at the moment there is a lot of things what we have to increase. Second half, then I changed the shape to 4-3-1. I had one more player higher on the pitch. I felt then until minute 75 that there could be something in if we use one moment to bring the belief or the confidence in a good direction. But we couldn't, and then at the end, yeah, it was very experienced how they played.
I guess in matches like this, against that standard of opponent, you've got to be careful with regards to what you're doing defensively. Are you disappointed with the nature of the goals that you lost tonight?
Yeah, of course. If you want, the first one is after set pieces. We defend all other set pieces well, but this moment we didn't, and it was a 1-0. And then, of course, it's a tough situation then after this 1-0. And then, yeah, the second one, we were not connected enough, and then they could break our last line too easy. I think there was then just one more situation where Czech have to save. I think that was the situation in the first half. We had 2-3 moments where we come into the box, but we couldn't come to a good, perfect moment to score. Yeah, and then you go into halftime, and then it was clear that I want to change something, and I did this.
Danny, it felt like there was a lack of belief, not only on the pitch, but in the stands. How do you reignite this support and the team who looked almost beaten before it started? Is that fair?
I would not say that we had not the belief at the beginning of the game, but then we come to the moment where we got a early conceded goal after set piece, and this takes a little bit the belief out. I think this is true. I had the feeling then at the end of the game that the fans recognized at the moment that we played against the strong side. That was my feeling. But from my point of view, my players tried, especially in the second half, to turn things in the right direction. I think this is at the moment our process in this case as well. I think we had the first 20 minutes against Celtic, where we also struggled a bit and we are a little bit nervous. And today we tried, but we couldn't. You need a good moment in such a game to create more and more. And this is then what we have to improve. If we are more sharp and more hunting together, then you can create these moments more and more. And this is what is my job to do with this group.
Danny, is this a bigger job than you first thought?
No, of course not. I think when I arrived and I looked to the schedule, then you see there are big games ahead. For me, and this was a big message after this game today, the focus is now on Sunday, take 3 wins in a row in the league. And of course, in the future, we want to win such big games. But at the moment, we see where we are and we know where we want to go.
Danny, when the teams lined up at the start, there was a big physical difference between Roma and your team. You could see it yourself. And the Rangers team, which did well in Europe recently, was always physical and robust and strong. Is that a problem you have to fix as soon as you can?
Yeah, I think when I saw the team then on the pitch, Roma, you see the physicality, how strong they are at the moment, what they are doing well. This is what I mean with experience in adults. But we have to increase as well our limit to play 90 minutes with high intensity. I think this is for me a crucial part, and it will come.
Danny, there's a lot going on off the pitch, and I appreciate
can't control that, and you've not created that. I wonder, how does that impact you, and how does it impact the team, and do you believe that you can change the mood of this club, which has existed, as I say, before you've arrived?
I'm totally convinced that we do this in the next weeks and months. I'm fully convinced that we go in a direction. I see at the moment a team who is willing to turn things around. I think, especially after the start of the season, the team had not so much confidence, and you see it especially in these big games at the moment. But yeah, this is my part, and I said this to the players. I'm totally convinced that we go in a right direction. But we have to work hard, and we need on Sunday again a strong performance. We cannot do one step less, because then you will not get results in this league as well.
Final question, Scott.
Danny, you've had a good look at these players now. How much work has to be done in January? How much improvements have to be made to get them to where you want them to be?
Yeah, at first I think the first 3 weeks helped massive for me to see. I want to put also some players around. When I see at the moment Mikey, how he improved in the last 2 weeks, that it makes me very positive to improve much more players in the next couple of weeks. At the moment we have not so much training. This is of course a part, but this is the process where we are, and I believe 100% that there's much more in this team. We had some players, they stepped up at the moment, even they missed some moments in the game, but I see a development in the last 2 weeks, and yeah, from this point we will sit together, we bring all the first impression into, and then of course we have to prepare. But at the moment my focus is to develop my players here.
Thanks, boys.
Okay,
Cheers.
guys.
Thank you.